Hi beautiful people, welcome back to another video on the beginner series. If you're new to my channel, I started a beginner series a few weeks ago where I help beginners to start their natural hair journey. So if you're here for the first time, I would love for you to subscribe, and also remember to hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post something new. In today's video, I'll be talking about hair width and hair type. In the previous video, I talked about hair porosity and hair density. So if you haven't checked that, please go back and watch it. I'll be sure to link it in the description below. So let's talk about hair width. Your hair width is how your individual strand of hair is, how thick your individual strand on your hair is. This can be confused for hair density. Your hair density, consider your whole head, but your hair width, consider only a single strand of hair. Like hair density and hair porosity, hair width have three types. We have fine hair, medium hair, and coarse hair. To find out your hair density, you're going to take a strand of hair from your comb, or just take it directly from your hair, like I'm going to do right now. Oops. So if you take a strand of hair, you're going to hold it to the light. If you hold it to the light and you can see it, you can clearly see it, then that means you have coarse hair. If you hold it to the light and you can barely see it, then you have fine hair. If it is in between, then you have medium hair. So for me, I have fine hair. Your hair width is important because it determines how you can retain length. So let's talk about that real quick. If you have fine hair texture, that means your hair is very delicate. You want to make sure you take care of it really carefully. You have to reduce the way you manipulate your hair. You should reduce the way you use brush and combs on your hair, because your hair can easily break. So you have to be very careful the way you treat your hair, and also deep condition regularly. And when your hair is at the fine side, you might want to use products that are less heavy. You might want to use lighter products so it doesn't weigh it down. Moving on to medium hair porosity, this hair is also delicate, not as delicate as fine hair. This can withstand a little bit of manipulation, but you still want to lessen that. For coarse hair strand, this is the strongest hair strand you can get. It can take manipulation and it wouldn't damage, but still you don't want to, because your hair is coarse, you just want to just go ham on it. It will still break eventually. But with coarse hair compared to fine hair, this can take a lot of manipulation and a lot of styling all the time. Coarse hair love thicker products, so you might want to that is something to put in mind. Because fine hair is prone to damage, it is very difficult to retain length when you have fine hair. But when you have coarse hair, it is easier for you to retain length. So if you have fine hair, the only way you can retain length is being careful with your hair, the things you do to your hair, being less manipulative so that your hair doesn't break out. It is important to know your hair width so you can be able to achieve your hair goals in the future. The other thing that I talked about earlier in my past video that you don't really need to know, you don't have to know this. If you know this is a plus. If you don't know it, it's not going to kill you. It's your hair typing. Mostly people try to know their hair type because in the world of YouTube, when you meet somebody and the person's hair looks like yours, then maybe it can help you decide the kind of products to use. But this doesn't always work. You can have the same hair type as mine, but one particular product might not work for both of us. We have 4 types of hair. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and with the 2, 3, 4, it has subcategories. We have the A, B, C. So type 1 hair is straight, type 2 is wavy, and then we have under type 2 we have ABC. The ABC shows you how wavy it is. So A is a little bit wavy, B is a lot wavy, and C is a lot wavy. That's how it works. And type 3 hair type have a lot of coily strands. So I'm gonna be inserting a picture somewhere over here that can show you the hair chart and how intense the curls get when you go down the chart. Type 4 hair is the more coily and kinky hair type. Like when you get to the falsie, those are the kinky type of curls, and they have the zigzag pattern. To know your hair type, you might want to look at your hair when it's wet. Don't look at your hair when it's dry, because when your hair is dry, it doesn't really show you your curl pattern. So you look at your hair when it's wet. Just look at it and then look at the chart and compare it to it and see where you fall. One thing to know is that one person can have different type of hair types on their head. So for instance, I can have type 4A, type 4B, type 4C on my head. I can have type 3B part of my hair, maybe the back over here can be type 3B, and the medium will, the middle over here will be type 4A, and the front will be type C. You can have multiple textures on your head. Hair typing is a little bit difficult to figure out, but like I said, you don't have to know it. If you know it, fine. I know my hair falls in the type 4, but I can tell you which exact category it falls in, so, and it doesn't bother me. This ends another beginner series, and if you have any question, don't forget to leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer your question. Also give this video a thumbs up and share this video with anybody who needs it. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave, and also hit the notification bell. Until my next video, stay blessed and beautiful always. Bye.